Okie dokie. Hello guys, Wayne here from Luna's World. Welcome back to X-Plane 11. We are of course in VR with my VR hands. I've just been dropped off by that lovely lady over there on that motorbike, and here we are in the Marchetti, the G1000 version, and we're back in Darrington, and we're going to be doing a flight, well, not really a sector flight, but just going to be flying around. We're going to fly over this mountain range up here, take off, do a left-hand turn over this mountain range, back down and land back on the runway here. Cannot wait. My first time flying this aircraft in VR. Just try not to crash. It's always a good thing. Let me just get rid of this. Yeah. One thing to say is that the nose on this aircraft is very long when you experience it in VR, and the wings are relatively kind of short and stubby, which is kind of funny. But yeah, other than that, it looks absolutely beautiful. It renders really, really well in VR. Looks stunning. And I absolutely can't wait to fuel pump to try this out. We should be lean here. Right, sorry, not concentrating. Yeah, okay, flight surfaces are free and working. It's always good. A little bit of flap out. And yeah, oh man, can you hear the excitement in my voice? Now that I've said that, it sounds sarcastic, but I promise it's not. Alright, landing lights are on. We are good to go. We've been cleared to take off. Nothing on approach. Okie dokie, there we go. Lined up and let's go. A little bit of a crosswind here, 13 knots, which is why we're blowing about. Oh dear. There we go. Positive rate. Okay, and off we go. Climb out here. We're gonna, like I said, we're gonna climb out and head across this mountain range. Wow. Okay, flaps are up. Just let it pick up some speed here. Absolutely beautiful. All right, let's climb on up. Forgot to go full rich on takeoff. How bad is that? Anyway, we're in the air, we're airborne. What more can we ask for? Alright, we can maybe squeeze a little bit more power out of it though. Nip up here. scratch marks on the windows. It really does add another level of immersion. Really fantastic. Right, we are pushing our luck doing this a little bit, but all for the purpose of sightseeing and getting a up close and personal view of these beautiful mountains here. But we've got our trusty radar, so I think we're all good. Picking up some thermals here as well. What an incredible experience this is. This is truly remarkable. Absolutely stunning. Look at the way the light is rendered down there. That's incredible. Woo. Is this even legal? Is it legal to have this much fun? Fully clothed? If I had to make a complaint, I guess it's the scenery. The mountains, they look a bit strange when you know what I mean? The peaks look a bit sharp. But anyway, I'm nitpicking because the rest of it just looks absolutely beautiful. What is that on the mountain over there? Is it a tree? It's a tree. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, now I think the idea then is to dip down through this valley here. That should bring us out. Let's come back off. Oops, sorry about that. Come back off the throttle a wee bit, and let's gain a bit of speed down here, have a bit of fun. Let's do it inverted. Why not? We're in an aerobatic aircraft after all. Woo! Oh my goodness me. Oh, left is right and right is left. Wow. Ah, amazing. The way the light now is shining on the Garmin, showing up all the fingerprints and scratches, very awesome. Yeah, a lot of fun. Okay, we'll go ahead and since we lost loads of altitude, we'll go full rich. I'm going to bring the prop back a little bit and try not to crash this mountain. Now, to get our bearings, we'll fly towards the logging factory, which is just here, and then we'll follow the road up which will bring us nicely round to the airfield. We'll get a nice aerial view of the airfield and the town of Darrington. Go. Yeah, great little airport. Okay, great. So we're going to use this the logs down there. So we'll use this road as our sort of landmark, and I'm going to bring the prop back even more. as we try and bleed off this speed a bit. We can afford to bring the nose up. We can extend some flaps at 125 knots. So let's aim for that and gear down at 108 knots. So by the time we do that, we'll be ready for our left-hand turn. Sort of a mini base leg, I guess, as we get set up for landing. Keep the nose up. Right, so flaps going out a little bit. Looks like we've got some kind of warning there. I don't know why. We're fully within the range. Gear going down. Right, and we'll start right hand turn and come off the throttle a little bit, try and get our speed down. Okay. Height-wise, we're good. We don't want to lose any more height. Okay, runway in sight. Just retrim here. Okay, a little bit of power. Okay, and now just lining up. Absolutely incredible experience, guys. This doesn't come across on the flat screen, it really doesn't, but you have to take my word for it. This is quite something. The wind, yeah, we've got about 13 knot crosswind. Not too bad, but making it a little bit challenging. We were, of course, a bit too low, so I've just adjusted our height, now retrimming. Alright, coming off the throttle now. Full flaps. And just countering the wind. A little bit of power. Try and resist the temptation to flare either too early or too late. A little bit more power. Avoid that tree. Alright, and here we go, we're going long. There we go. Greased the landing. That was pretty nice. Flaps up. What fun. Absolutely glorious. I could do that all day long. So much fun. If Microsoft Flight Simulator is anything as good as this, then if it's better than this, sign me up now. Because this is a truly incredible experience. Oh, I had quite an interesting comment I wanted to share with you guys on my previous video. I knew that video, I'm talking about the Microsoft Flight Sim video that I did, my rambling video where I flew in X-Plane 11. I knew I'd get some slack for that. I was sort of expecting that, but I had one comment say that or we rather, so referring to other comments, sounded like a bunch of old men who don't like anything new, which I just found completely bizarre, because at no stage did I say, you know, I would never be going over to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I did say that I have, you know, I am invested heavily in X-Plane 11, but I made it very clear that if the new simulator is as good as it looks and as good as people say, and hands down is better than X-Plane 11, I'll be flying that more than X-Plane 11. It's as simple as that. It doesn't mean I'm never going to fly X-Plane again, and it doesn't mean I'm never going to buy another add-on for it. It just means I'll probably fly more in the better sim. And the other part of that is that what keeps me coming back to X-Plane is the fact that Austin is obsessed with flight dynamics. And that's kind of what I really care about. I mean, having visuals is great, but if the thing looks great but doesn't perform like a real aircraft, I'm not interested. And of course I wasn't saying that what the heck happened then? My goodness, all I did was try and open this. Just turn all that off. Bizarre. What the hell happened then? Look at that. It gives us a good chance to have a look at the detail under here. Look at that phenomenal detail. Poor blimey. Oh, what a shame. I could almost grab it and pull it down, as the actress said. Oh dear, look at the prop there. That's going to need replacing. That's expensive. Yeah, imagine walking around this aircraft now and going, yeah, do you think it's airworthy? Pretty sure it shouldn't be at that angle. Anyway, something bizarre went on then, and my computer is doing something strange as well. Guys, I think it's probably a good time to end. Thank you so much for joining. Oh, look at that cockpit view there with that mountain in the background. Amazing. Anyway, guys, I'm rambling. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. VR in this aircraft is amazing, especially at this location. Hope you've enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, all that stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.